Since this film was released back in 2010, you can't escape these little yellow beans, as they've infected family-friendly memes throughout the empty nesters who can't get enough of these yellow number 5 little So let's dive into some bananas as we compare Despicable Me the film to the game in this episode of Screen to Console.
We are going to steal!
Pause for effect.
The film opens in the middle of a desert at the Great Pyramids as a tour group shows up. I love leash kids. Every leash kid has the exact same personality.
Autism. Burn, burn, burn.
Well, the kid runs off because leash parents are the best parents in the entire world and falls onto the pyramid, which actually has been replaced by a giant blow-up pyramid. From here, we are introduced to Gru with the setup that he's actually a villain, and we see him doing some mean-spirited things. This is me energy. Like, I'm literally Gru. You know how everybody's like, yeah, I'm the driver from Drive. No, I'm probably Gru. Let's be honest, I'm probably Gru. 3 little girls show up on Gru's doorstep selling cookies, and we learn that another villain actually stole the pyramid. When Gru goes down to his secret lair, we are introduced to the greatest meme invented to middle-aged white women and grandmas, the Minions, which has really taken on a fame of its own, kind of overshadowing Gru, especially in the sequels. I do really love that while Gru is gloating to the Minions of like their accomplishments, trying to compare themselves to the pyramid scheme, the Times Square Jumbotron that he talks about has dead lights. The Statue of Liberty is just like the small replica from Vegas, kind of showing that his accomplishments of being a villain aren't really that great. Gru tells the Minions that his plan is to steal the moon to become the greatest villain of all time. Dr. Nefario, his sidekick, tells him that they don't really have the money for this plan in the first place, so how are they going to do it? We cut to the girls returning to the orphanage that they live at, which the orphanage is basically using the girls to sell cookies, and of course the head lady of the like small girl super center is just an awful person. At the Bank of Evil, we meet Vector, who is also there. While Gru is waiting to get his loan, we learn that Vector is the one who actually stole the pyramids, despite coming off as very incompetent while talking to Gru. In order to get the money though from the bank to steal the moon, Gru has to steal the shrink ray first, which he does pretty easily, but unfortunately for Gru, it's immediately stolen from him by Vector. The next day, Gru does some scoping out at Vector's lair, but with some failed attempts to get into the lair, he notices that the 3 girls show up to Vector's to sell cookies, which Vector immediately lets them in.
Light bulb.
So Gru sees this as an opportunity to use the little girls as a chance to get in to steal the shrink ray. So he adopts him, disguising himself as a dentist, which I love because like his head is so flat that he also needs a chin strap for like the headpiece. It's pretty funny. I also just noticed that Vector has the pyramid behind his lair painted to look like the sky to blend in, which apparently worked because I just now noticed it this time. Well, Gru is able to win over Karen Trunchbull to adopt the 3 little girls, and with the girls back at his house, they get into all kinds of things and find Gru's lair. We cut to a whole segment of the Minions looking for a toy unicorn for Agnes, and honestly, like, yeah, we're just wasting time with the Minions doing Minion things. This is a dope ass bed. Race car beds. Give me that Fat Boy 3000. Those are sick. The girls now make a stance to go to dance class before delivering the cookies to Vector's, which Gru gives in and ends up taking them to their dance class. After Pinky promising to the girls to come to their dance recital, they deliver the cookies to Vector, which allows Gru to unleash his cookie bots into Vector's lair. Of course, the plan backfires as it always does for Gru, and he has to sneak out with the shrink ray, which of course also doesn't go as planned. After Gru gets the shrink ray on the way back, he's now done with them, so he wants to Joe Dirt them at an amusement park, but again, just like everything else in Gru's life, this plan backfires. Of course, when the call to the evil bank to get the loan goes poorly for Gru, he talks about how they no longer have the funding, which prompts the girls and the Minions to put their own money in to help build the rocket to continue the plan. This kind of invigorating Gru to actually go through with the plan. We get yet another montage of basically building the rocket and kind of Gru losing the focus on the plan to kind of become a parent of the girl. What up? What up on a Saturday night? I wanted to stream yesterday, but I was busy working on stuff, so didn't find the time. What up? New video's out, in case anybody cares. New video is out on the channel. Really happy with how that one turned out, so if you want to check that out, you can check it out. It's out. It's live. It's a live action. Or whatever. We're going to play some more Turtles today. I mainly just want to do, honestly, a bunch of side story stuff if I can. The last time we played, we tried the challenge of not getting hit. I don't think we're going to do that tonight. I will come back to that one, but I don't think we're going to do it tonight. I think we're going to do it a different day. But tonight, I don't think it's going to be the night for it. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. what we're doing.
Okay, what shall I do today?
Mondo wants to show me some. I don't know how many days we have until next story mission is. I'm going to assume we have a handful of days, 8, and then once we start the nutwing stuff, the wing nut stuff, the wing nut stuff, that's when, let's just get rid of this Mondo thing. I think this will be the last one for Mondo, and he'll be maxed out. But I think, I think that's probably how it is. Each arc. So, you know, we did, Bebop and Rocksteady's arc. We did, what's her name? The crocodile, the Australian crocodile. Crikey. Leatherhead. We did Leatherheads. And in between those two arcs, we had a bunch of days to go do side stuff. And then once we started them, it was like we had no time to do side stuff. I'm gonna assume that's the way. I'm gonna assume that's the way it's gonna go with this. Like once we start Wing Nuts, it's gonna be boom, 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 boom. So I'd like to try to get some of this side quest stuff out of the way, if possible. If possible. We so last night, Friday night, we got like another 2 inches of snow. So I'd say the past 2 weekends we've gotten probably somewhere between probably 12 to 14 inches of snow. But I got caught coming home from work in it. Your boy wasn't going to make it home, I swear. Man, the roads were horrific last night trying to come home. Whew. Buddy. Ooh, buddy. It was pretty brutal. I thought I have it. Having some buffering right now. Are we having buffering problems? We are a little bit, I guess, ain't we? Well, what is happening right now? It won't let me talk to Mondo. There we go. Hey, for you're sitting out in class today? I'm actually here on assignment. Banksby's gone missing. Oh no. Oh yeah, typically every one of these has like some kind of quest. Stream status is poor. Missed existence isn't confirmed. The data tells us. Hey Autumn, if you're watching this, let me know if it gets bad. If it gets bad, I'll just kill it for the night. I'm gonna get a new router next YouTube paycheck, so hopefully that will fix it. I'm gonna go. Here's my plan: router into Wi-Fi card. But I have a strong smelling suspicion it's our router. Probably shouldn't eat ice on stream, right? Is that what AMSR is? AMSR? I don't know. I don't know what the word for that is anymore. Any badoodle. Yeah, your boy almost did not make it home last night, so... Because the roads were soups bad. I'm trying to... Oh, people, okay. We'll do this one. Where's the charger? Probably wouldn't hurt to charge a controller a little bit while playing. Here's the problem. I forgot who we left off as the last time on story. Which turtle we left off the last story. Is when we fought Leatherhead. We played as Leo when we fought Leatherhead. So Raph would be next in line. Because that was the last story mission, was actually fighting Leatherhead. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Raph, but if it really matter, you know, if I'm wrong a little bit. No. What up, Cauldron? I figure you'd be watching Figure Versus stream. I've been on my PC. Nice, still streaming. That's what's up. Got you my phone. Sick. I figured with it being the weekend, Robbie'd be streaming or something, but I didn't see if he was on or not. Although the last couple streams he's done, it's been like midnight, you know? I'm like already like half asleep. And I miss it, but...
Not fair!
I'm trying. Okay, so my plan for here on out, since that next quest, is every time we're in combat, we're really gonna try to get the dodge mechanic, so we can try to beat that Splinter Dojo challenge. Yeah, I've not seen Rob today. Me neither. Yo, I was dodging out of the way.
Come on, take it easy.
Yeah, these hippos are gonna be ridiculous. Is there something in here? Oh, okay. It's where that art was that one time. Nothing down here.
Yeah!
We're gonna go see Sonic 3 in the morning. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it's I hope it's not as bad as the other Sonics have been, but we'll see. I've heard actually good things about Sonic 3, even by people who didn't like the first two Sonic movies, which is kind of what I'm hoping. Kind of hoping that's the boat I'm in. Is that I don't like the first two Sonic movies, but like the third one.
Hey!
Dang it. I like the villain lines a lot in the first one. Yeah, Eggman was the best part of the first movie, that's for sure. I'll ask you, Cauldron, since you seem to know, like, I don't know how much anime you watch, but you seem to watch a lot more of, like, Asian films. What just happened? Okay, I glitched through. Overall, was kind of meh. But yeah, the first one I thought was kind of meh. The second one I really hated. I really hated the second one. So we'll see about the third one tomorrow. We're gonna go to a morning showing, which I've never done before. We were gonna go today, but the roads were still too bad this morning when we got up. But they're pretty clear now. But I found a VHS tape today. We had a run in town tonight, and I went to our little like indoor flea market just to look around. But I found a VHS tape of 8-Man. Hold on. 8-Man After. It's an anime that sounds pretty much identical to RoboCop. So I'm excited to check that out. Seems kind of cool. What drew me to it was as a sticker on the front that says not suitable for kids with a big line through like a baby's face. So I thought that was kind of funny. And on the back of it says not suitable for kids for extreme violence. So I'm like, okay. It was only a couple bucks, so I grabbed it. So we'll see if it's any good, but I feel like it being like 80s Japanese anime on VHS is going to look really cool. I hope anyway. Seems like it would be kind of cool. We're seeing we watch a lot of anime. Yeah, so apparently this is a like 4-episode miniseries, and the tape that I found, hold on, I'll just grab it for you. I'll show it too. But yeah, I like the not suitable for kids face on it, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see if it's cool or not, but I try to be pretty picky on what I collect on VHS, but that would definitely be like in the category of like, yeah, I'll buy this on VHS. Now, if I remember right, there's nothing over here, because this is like the 4th time we played this level. the same map at this point. We've done it like two or three times in story mode, then I think this is like our 2nd time playing it. What's up, Tomsters? What's up? And like bonus mission stuff.
I'll get you.
Dang. About that blocking, I was gonna say that I was, trying to get better at. I hope you didn't take that to heart. Oh, wow, okay. Easy peasy. 8-Man After is on Crunchyroll. Oh, nice. Well, if you check it out before I do, you have to let me know if it's any good or not. But yeah, I found it. Like I said, I found the VHS for a couple bucks. And like I said, if I'm going to collect VHS, that's like right in the alley of what I'm going to be collecting. So I actually have a fairly decent VHS collection size. It's funny because you find them for like next to nothing. Like you find these tapes typically for like a couple bucks at flea markets and stuff. So it's actually really easy to like accumulate like a pile of VHS before you know it. That's why I started like knuckling down on being like, this is the stuff I want to collect. I'm not just buying anything, because you can literally find tapes for 10 cents. The thrift store down the road for me literally sells them for 10 cents a piece. I normally buy out all their Disney stuff for their clamshells. Like, I buy all the good shaped clamshells. So just so I have, like, extra cases. Crunchyroll's a service I need to get. I should get some kind of, like, anime streaming service. I haven't watched a good anime in... Well, I mean, we did Dragon Ball, and we're on Dragon Ball Z, but I've seen those. I haven't watched, like, a new anime in a long time. Used to be, like, the only thing I used to watch, but... just haven't for a long time. I don't know why. One of my boys were complaining about Ashkelon. The cinnamon iced coffee is delicious. The whipped cream is a nice touch. Yeah, I can see you're enjoying it. Dad, you got a little something on your note right here. He is covering it. These are whiskers. Mikey, remember, talked about our bodies are different. Some Disney cases can be worth thousands of bucks. I don't think so, actually. I don't think any of the Disney tapes are worth anything. I would say probably the one that's worth the most is maybe like Song of the South. But that whole like Disney tape thing was actually just like a farce. And then be worth anything. Kaiju number 8's a fun watch. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, they try to say like the whole Black Diamond tapes were worth a lot of money. Basically what it was somebody was just putting them on eBay for like tens of thousands of dollars and just trying to say they're worth that much. I guess there's like the Little Mermaid print, like the first run print that has the phallic shaped castle in the background. But even it's only like a couple like 20 or 30 bucks. Like it's not worth like a whole ton. This is a funny story. I bought it in the Liza web, dang it. No, you're good. Yeah, I did too. When I first heard that story, I was like, oh man, I got a bunch of those old tapes at home. And yeah, no. You know, though, I did sell a Disney tape for like 80 bucks. I found... Sorry, I'm chewing on ice. I shouldn't be chewing on ice. I found a Lilo and Stitch 2. So it's the sequel to Lilo and Stitch VHS tape. That was the... actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back to here because I want to try to get some more of the Digimutants. But it was a Lilo and Stitch 2 demo tape. Now, what a demo tape is the tapes that they would send, distributors would send to rental stores for the rental store to watch to see if they wanted to carry the product in the store. And it's funny because as you watch them, it will actually, they typically start off with some kind of advertisement about like where you can order them and stuff like that. And then they'll have like throughout, periodically through the movie, it'll say demo tape down the bottom or not for resale. But I found one of those. Those are actually kind of harder to find, like the demo tapes. But I found a Lilo and Stitch 2 one that I sold on. I just flipped it. I sold it for like 80 bucks on eBay. It wasn't worth keeping for that price. And I paid like nothing for it, so I found it at a thrift store. Yeah, I would say actually probably the one tape that's probably worth the most for Disney is probably Song of the South. If you can come across that one, it's probably worth something. Yeah, buddy. Did I get... I think I got the Digimutant over here. But I think I didn't get anything over here because I think when I was coming over this way, I got caught in... Okay, so there's something over here. Oh, a Bebop. Nice. Oh, dude, I'm gonna be so bummed if it's that size place and like we can't get to it. Did we already get to him here? I genuinely can't remember. Yeah, we did. Dang, dude. Because I don't think there's any of them over here, is there? Yeah. Hold on. So how many we got? There's 3 we're missing. Oh, I bet one of them is... Dang, dude. I bet one of them is... That kind of sucks. Okay, well, there's 2 civilian missions. Struggling artists? Oh, that's the Banksby one. We should go do that. Didn't have like a little thing next to it, so I didn't pay attention. But I am working on the next screen to console, so I'm hoping that will be done and out for the members, the member version out Thursday, and then out for everybody else on the following Thursday. I'm in the starting the editing process of it, so looking forward to getting that out. I got some videos lined up. I got some ideas, some things. Tell you what though, it was nice to have like 4 days off of work to just edit and stream when I wanted to all day. Like that was pretty nice. Just spend like most of the day just editing and streaming. That could be a pretty nice existence. Oh, I will say too, I found out why the video quality is not as good from the download from YouTube as it is Twitch. Because apparently YouTube caps you at 720. It won't let you download any higher than 720.
Let's keep an eye out for...
Which is...
Wait. We don't really...
Which is pretty lame.
Maybe one of these movies has seen a prolific incognito street artist.
That's what I gotta know. Is that gas hurt you too when you go to do that quest, that dojo challenge? Is the gas gonna be a hindrance on you? I'm really not looking forward to trying to get that challenge done.
Not there!
Dang, I got through most of that without getting hit. Cauldron number 2.
That hurt!
Free Iron is the best anime I've seen in years. I don't think I've heard of that one. I also can guarantee I did not say that correctly. Yeah, it's an alt. What's up? What up, Cauldron 2.0? It said free run. Oh, free run? Okay. Yeah, I've not heard of that one. Let me add it to my watch list. Oh, free run, and then what's the other one? Kaiju number 8. I won't pull up my phone for one. I'll just do both. So Kaiju number 8. Oh, I think I've seen the manga to Kaiju number 8 at Barnes & Noble. I've looked at it because the artwork's familiar, like the actual like labeling of the title. And then rerun. Put her in Beyond Journey's End. Nice. Damn, 8.9 out of 10 on IMDb. That's impressive. It's so freaking awesome. Nice. Oh yeah, I'll have to look it up. Like I said, I don't have a Crunchyroll or anything right now. So I'll have to look it up. Like, I'll have to try to find it on Blu-ray or something, or I don't know, something. But I added it to my watch list, so I say I'll get to it eventually, but like, my God, my watch list is like insane.
Come on, take it easy.
Yeah, I don't know how long my watch list actually is, but I know like like my 2021 watch list still has like 40 some movies in it. My 2022 is like over close to 200. My damn, I'm getting fucked up here. Got him. 2020 2023 and 2024 are like 200 plus. And that's just like for the year, for the year list to like make a best of movies list, let alone all the stuff in the past. So much stuff, so little time to watch it. But I will say, if I get a streaming service that has it, I will I'll bump it higher up on my list. Or who knows, maybe I'll come across a Blu-ray somewhere for a good price. It's always possible. I'm a bargain shopper, okay? I'll find some stuff. Oh, is he like a Rumblebee? Is that what Banksby is? Oh, he is, ain't he? Rumblebee. I thought he was a Banksby. That's weird. Don't Rumblebees usually flock together? We've never seen a spray paint can wielding variant before. It's vandalizing city property. We need to stop it before mutant-human relations and all... Whatever. Wait a minute. That's... Banksby. Can I help you guys? It talks. Don't it me, fellow mutants. Sorry, it's just been a hot minute since we've exchanged actual words with a Mubi. Everyone's we've encountered is under the influence of the airborne pheromone. Speaking of which, why haven't you lost your mind? Because he's wearing a gas mask. Actually, that's a good point. These Rumblebees all wear gas masks. Shouldn't they be, like, immune to the pheromones? Like my fellow Rumblebees, I gotta... Okay. His is heavier duty, I guess. Alright, can we just get through this? I hope you find it someplace because it's on sale and it is still $40. Yeah, dude, anime, that's why I don't collect anime, like Blu-rays and stuff. Because it's like super... I gotta pull my hair back. It's bothering me. It's like super expensive to like buy anime and keep up with like physical like collecting of anime. It's ridiculous. He's been inactive because he doesn't have a... Yep. He's hit writer's block. I'd say my best guess though to find it's probably like a half price books or something. That's typically your best place to find anime for sale. Well, I mean, you could find stuff on you could find stuff at Big Lots back when they were still a thing. Yeah, one time I was younger, I got a popular anime called X and it was like $50 at Sam Goodies. Yeah, anime is crazy. Because anime will do that thing too where they're like season 1, part 1. You know, it's like half of season 1 and they want like $40, $50 for it and you're just like, get the fuck out of here. Come on, Stream Health. I mean, it still seems to be running fine. I got a little bit of anime. I've not typically collected a bunch of it. The stuff I do have, typically I've got like in the box sets when it's all said and done. Like Death Note, Cowboy Bebop, if you want to count Avatar. Like all that stuff, like Dragon Ball Z, and typically like I wait till the box sets come out. I did get Attack on Titan Season 1, Part 1 and Part 2, because I really wanted to watch it. And I loved Season 1. I haven't watched anything else. I was like, dude, I can't... Like, I spent $80 on one season of anime. Like, come on. Actually, that's not true. I'm pretty sure I got those on Black Friday, but it is what it is.
Over here.
I've never watched Attack on Titan. It just did not take my fancy. I get that. I really liked Season 1, personally. But I like, when Attack on Titan first was like announced and was coming out, I was like, oh man, this looks really cool. So like, it was like something that, you know, did tickle my fancy. So I decided to check out Season 1. Like I said, I'm like 99% sure I got it on on Black Friday. Like I said, I like Season 1 a lot. I would like to watch the rest of the show, but maybe in like a month or two they'll come out with like a full box set of everything. I still need to get Season 3 and 4 of Yu Hakusho. But I'm like, do I just like buy the box set, you know? Like, do I just buy the... Because they did a Ghost Files box set, I think. Or is Ghost Files a different series? I can't remember. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of anime. You know what I'm butthurt about? Is that they did Infinity Train on Season 1 and 2 on... They did Infinity Train Season 1 and 2 on DVD, but they didn't do 3 or 4. And then I think the only way to get to even watch season 3 or 4 right now is to buy them off of Amazon Prime, like digitally. I love you, Hawk Show. Yeah, me too. I used to watch it a lot on Toonami back in the day. But when I got these DVDs, I did season 1 and 2, but I never picked up season 3 or 4 yet, so I didn't finish the rewatch. Trying to look to see what's over there for the TV series. What I got. Infinity Train's awesome, though. If anybody wants like a good recommendation, it was one of them that got the Shaft from Max. So I think it was starting with season 3 became a Max exclusive, or maybe it was season 4, and it got part of the like deletion write-off that Max did. Unfortunately, Infinity Train sounds like it's such a great movie. No, it's a different one. This one's the animated one. It's great. It's every season is book 1, 2, 3, and 4, and each one of them is a book 1 and 2 go together pretty hard. Like if you watch season 1 and then you watch season 2, those two really go together. But then 3 and 4, you could kind of just watch as standalones. Honestly.
Hey, over here.
But I super recommend it. It's really good. Season 1 and season 4 are my favorites. Incredible. Except that giant coffee stain. You might want to... Oh, no. This is my only clean shirt. Everything okay, April? You seem a little bit nervous. Of course I'm nervous. Channel 6 is having me on their morning talk show to discuss truth and journalism. You've been on Channel 6 before with much higher stakes, I might add. You might want to grab some anti-nausea medication. No. Puke Girl's behind me, I think. It's just, last time I was on Channel 6, I was championing you guys as saviors of the city. It's easy for me to report on someone else. I've never been the subject. Oh, that is tricky. If only we knew a narcissist who could advise on how to talk of yourself with zero shame whatsoever. Want my advice? And zero prompting. What's the first story you ever broke? Well, in 2nd grade, in Miss Maliauto's, I don't know how to say it, class, there was this one kid, kind of tough looking, whatever. Whenever it was Craig's turn to pick up the applesauce from the cafeteria, we were always short, like 6 on the end. Miss Whatever just assumed Craig pounded them on the way back. She made him sit in the corner for hours on end. So one day I squeezed into the hallway cubby, and what did I see? Craig's own sister, 2 grades ahead and twice as tough, out of her classroom and shake him down for applesauces. What? No fair. Exactly. Why I had to blow the lid off the story. Made the cover of the Kid's Scoop. My takeaway from that story is you are driven by justice. Aren't all reporters? No. Good ones, yes. But they won't be able to do their jobs if audiences can't figure out what's real. That's why you need to go on Channel 6 and talk about Fake April. You see, you're not the only subject of role. The subject is the truth. Wow, Mikey, you're right. I was just completely inside of my own head. Hey, we did it. April's maxed out, baby. Thanks for the prep talk, team. But in case I want to eat my croissant, just in case Butte Girl isn't 100% behind me. So April Mondo is done. I don't think we'll get Splinter until we do the last dojo, unfortunately. So yeah, I wonder if the last story we're at Sai's place, which would really suck if that's the case. You know, I'm just gonna look it up. TMNT, Mutants, Unleashed, Digi, Mutants. You know what? This game might not be popular enough for like a straight up like where everybody's at. Okay, they're here. Boom, home. Oh, there's 3 of them at home. So one of them's still at the house. There was 2 of them at Sai's lab. Uh-oh. Oh, this site is disgusting. I was trying to pull up a trophy guide. A trophy guide would tell me if they get blown up or not. Hold on, I'm looking at stuff. Is it Hassan? Hassan? I'm bad with names. I'm sorry, but Happy New Year. Hello. Sorry, I'm trying to look up this guide real quick. For like 100%ing the game. I don't think we've missed a graffiti so far. Size location. Do this location as soon as possible as it becomes inaccessible later in game. Now back in streams had a crack. Damn, dude. Try streaming. That's what's up. Oh, that is such a bummer. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks.
Welcome.
I got 4 screens in front of me. Jesus, dude. Crap. Why is Wingnut here? Hey, wait a minute. Where are we right now? This looks like a lab, not... It's not the... Routine is contagious and volatile. Wait a minute. This is his lab, though. Hey, fucker. If this is your lab, let me get the Digimutants. It's like rubbing salt into the wound. Hey, you can't get this collectible anymore because you waited too long. We didn't tell you that you wouldn't be able to back to get it. Well, guess what, buddy? Alright, so I think the 100% is impossible now, unfortunately. Yeah, I know what contagion missions are. I'm butthurt about that. Well, I think the 100% dream is dead now. Shoot. I'll still probably do most of the side stuff. We just won't be able to get the... Dude, I'm really upset about that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really upset about that. I wonder if we go back in time, like not in time, if we go into another game, like can we just go, if we have all these Digimutants on this one, can we go into a new game and just get the 2 we're missing from size and it will still count? Is that possible? I guess we could, after we beat the game, we could start a new game to just do Digimutants and only do Digimutants. I guess that's something we could do. That'd just be like 2 hours just for that, though. That would kind of suck. That would even kind of suck. That would really suck. You can try. I probably will try that, honestly. Just get the Digimutants we have and go back through, I guess. Well, now I'm really worried about not being able to level Mikey up. Probably need an online guide. Probably should have been using an online guide. You know, it's not the first time it's happened. When I've been like, I'm going to... Hold on, do we have Genghis Frog? No. Is it sad that it's not the first time I've been going through like 100% run of a game and I've went through like trying to 100% a game and screwed up the 100% by not using a guide and not realizing I can't go back. You think I'd learn my lesson, but normally normally my 100% is like when I decide I'm going to 100% a game, it's a last minute thing, so. Where is Genghis Frog? Everywhere I'm marking, it's not letting me. Come on. I know I'm hitting the. What is happening now? There we go. Somewhere over here. Yeah, it's a big goal if you've never played one before. Yeah, typically my my 100% aspirations come from like playing an hour or two of the game and going, I like this game. I want to try to 100% it, and then it rarely works out. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it works out. But not a lot of the time. Most of the time it does not. Alright, where's this Genghis Frog? Left of the tree. Okay. So according to this, he should be right there. Alright, so the only two we would have left for the Digimutants to get are the two we actually cannot actually get, which is big upsetty spaghetti, but it is what it is. I keep getting the error message that it's like it's not receiving enough. How's that running? Is it running like semi-okay, the stream? Because all I have is my like little like window of like this is what your stream looks like, and it looks fine. It does suck. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm not too hard pressed on the 100%ers. It's just something like I feel like it's like most of my life. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this thing to 100% completion. You get like 99%. You're like, it's fine. Stutters every once in a while, but it's fine. Damn, I want that silky smooth stream though. Even if my router is old, I still feel like I still should be getting the internet speeds, but if you have a router, I guess it's like end of life and it's not as compatible. Like you're gonna have inconsistent probably. It might not be as compatible with like the newer standards or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. But I know which one I'm gonna get. So. This will be, I think, the close to 100% route as possible. And then we can always...
Come on!
We can always, like, come back... Yo, how I couldn't avoid that even if I tried to. And the gas though, my internet guy gave me the top one because it's all he had on the truck. I got lucky. Nice. Well, our modem is like... We have kind of an insane modem. My buddy works in IT. And when we moved into the house, I was like, I want like a great modem. Like if I'm going to pay all this extra money for good internet, because the internet in my hometown, you only have one option for internet and it's not very good. It's not very good, not very reliable. You know, these rural towns, you know, typically don't have the best options. Kind of the case. Oh, you motherfucking. So I had him hook me up with a good modem, and then for the router though, I just took the router that I bought when I was living at my mom's, because I went and the old router we had was a POS. It's just what it was. It's just an old router, you know. And it wouldn't run very good. It wouldn't run. I don't know what's happening there. A disco, apparently. It wouldn't stream off of it or anything very well. So I went and bought a new router, and it worked pretty well. It was like a higher end router, you know, 10 years ago. Yeah, it would have been like 10 years ago. Hell, it's 2025, so it might have been more than 10 years ago. I don't know. But, so maybe it's just a new router. My Wi-Fi reaches like 2 acres. That's insane. Ours, you can't, like, ours reaches to the end of the driveway, and we don't have like a super duper long driveway. You know what? It probably is our router, and I'll tell you why it's probably our router. Actually, just sitting in this room, that is like... The router, I have this room. The router's in the living room, which is like right outside this door, and then the first right to the down the hall, which our hall is maybe the length of this room. Is the router, and I get typically if I look at my little Wi-Fi thing on my desktop, it's reading 3 of the 4 bars on the Wi-Fi logo. So it probably is just a router. That's probably what the problem is. Need a router that boosts signal a little bit better or something. I don't know, it's what I'm going to try first. We're going to go router, and then we'll go apparently down into hell. We're going to go router and then Wi-Fi card. That's the upgrade plan. So I'll probably get a new router in like a month or 2 from now. Any run Ethan out of the floor to your room. Yeah, that's what my buddy keeps yelling at me about. My buddy I told you that worked IT. He's like, you just need to run an Ethernet cable. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to like drill. You know, it's like, I don't want to drill like holes in my floor, and I don't want to like run it through like around the ceiling either. In hindsight, in genuine hindsight, we probably just should have set up the router and the modem in here and not in the living room. Because everything we run outside of this room runs pretty... can run pretty well at any part of the house. Like, it doesn't need like a insanely strong connection like you know, this computer is trying to stream and shit and upload videos to YouTube and stuff does, you know. Doesn't quite need the same, you know, the Roku sticks and the like the video game consoles and stuff don't really necessarily need it as much. Actually, I don't know, you could probably argue that game consoles do. I started off on a goal for the combat, and I've not stuck with that goal at all. You... Alright.
Can't keep this up much longer.
Oh! Come on, dude.
Johnny, it's your turn.
Could you remove gasket? Hold on. I'll read that in a second.
Delivery complete.
Oh my god, that stupid electric fencing is BS, dude. Alright, I got it. Could use rubber gasket on the hole around the cable to block air. Yeah, it's not necessarily, it's like the hole of just like drilling it. Like, I don't want to drill into the floor and stuff anymore. There's good space under your floor. Could help install. Could come help you install it to make the cable. I mean, there's like, it would actually be pretty simple because we have a full basement. So it'd just be really simple to drill a small hole down, run it through across the basement ceiling, and then up. It would be a really easy thing. Like, I could do it really easy. It's just I don't want to drill into the floor. That's my only that's like the only thing about it. It's like I just don't want to drill into the floor, you know? But it would be a pretty easy thing to do. So I've ran cabling and stuff like that before. I just don't want to drill into our floors. I think our new router would be good enough, though. Matter of fact, I could just move the router and modem into here. But again, it would be drilling into the floor, but... I think we'll just try a new router first. I think I'll probably be alright. I needed more speed for Fortnite. Wi-Fi was not cutting it. Yeah, I feel that. Sometimes I get the X mark, which also makes me feel like it's our router, because like when I was playing Fortnite on our old router, I'd get the yellow or red X a lot. And then I bought the new router and that went away, and now it's starting to happen again. So I feel like it's just the router. find the Contagion movies. Obviously, it's in here. Do I have time to fight all these dorks? Genuinely, I don't know. What are you doing there, Donnie? You mother. Oh, come on, I hit the roll button.
Move out.
Man, if it wasn't for the, like, yeah, it's just like, the combat in this game is not bad, but it's like just janky enough to make it kind of rough on you. See, I got hardwire my PlayStation, though. My PlayStation sits right underneath the router in our living room. So the PlayStation could be hardwired pretty easy when I play Fortnite. Yeah, there's like no way you get around without cutting into stuff. I was like, what if I like did like tracking and I ran it through, but you couldn't go through the door. So it's like no matter what, like I'd have to like trim part of the door down, you know, or cut into the door jam.
Nature of its unstable DNA, it's likely to sport particularly nasty adaptations.
Yeah, 'cause I could go across that.
Hey!
Yeah, these like shitty gas ones are the worst.
Oh, turtles! You stop the contagion. Don't forget to collect a biogenetic sample. Hair or nail clippings will do, so I can turbocharge my mutagen research. Gross!
That wasn't that hard.
So I probably won't be up too super late tonight streaming. I'll probably, I don't know. Honestly, I'll probably just call it probably just do a bunch of side mission stuff today and call it a day when I get to where I got to do the next story mission. Just because I got to be up early in the morning. So we'll just do some of this stuff and move on. I still feel like we could probably 100% everything except for the Digimutants, to which we can 100% the Digimutants once we get enough into the story. Once we get enough into the story where we can just run around the different locations. I want more tmnt movies. Sames. That would be pretty great. I am also a big fan of Ninja Turtle movies. Yeah, it's really surprising we haven't gotten as many. Whereas like much of like pop culture, like icons they kind of are, that we haven't gotten more out of them. But 5 live action movies. Well, 6 if you count the what was that, like New Mutant or whatever thing they tried to do. And then just 2 that's what blows my mind. There's only been 2 animated. And there's been what, 3 TV shows? 3 or 4 TV shows? Actually, you know, I think there's another animated like straight to streaming movie that's out there, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I have the complete series of the original animated show. I had a streamer buy me all of them on Fortnite while I was playing. Hell yeah, dude. I have Raph. My wife bought me Raph. She gifted me Raph one day, and I was just like, oh, sweet. How did he hit me? I want to know how that one hit me. Oh, you know what? It might have been one of these guys. One of these guys might have thrown something at me. So I think that guy got a little stuck.
Guys, we did it. Easy mode.
I might have to do that challenge as Donnie. Donnie just has the better combo moves. Yeah, Raph and Mikey are my favorite, but when I was a kid, it was Leo. Raph and Leo are my 2 favorites. When I was a kid, I would actually probably say Mikey was my favorite. But I really like the conflict dynamic between Leo and Raph a lot. But I mean, I like all 4 of them. I think they're all 4 great characters. I will say I've been really impressed with this game so far as I fall to my death. Donnie's staffing game's always been very strong. Yeah, it feels very strong in this one. I despawned him. It feels very strong in this one too. What's the deal here? Oh. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm not missing something here. I don't think I am. I mean, this is just one of those side missions. They normally aren't putting a lot around. Yeah, Donnie was pretty strong in, like, Turtles in Time and stuff. That staff can combo wombo pretty nicely. But yeah, I've been pretty impressed with this game so far. Like, it's a really solid... I actually think Walmart exclusive collector's edition is currently on sale. It was... The game itself was $29.96. And then the collector's version was $30 flat. So for like 4 pinnaroonies, you could get the collector's edition of the game on the Switch. I'm not talking like specifically Switch prices. I didn't look for it on other consoles. I'm a little bit of a Switch stan. Like, I don't care if the PlayStation 5 is better performance. The one thing that the Switch... the only thing I wish about the Switch is I wish it would have trophies. That's the only thing. I just wish the Switch would have trophies. If it had, like, a trophy achievement system, the Switch would be my perfect system.
Sorry about that.
Performance issues and all. It would be my perfect system. But that's also just me. I used to be obsessed with doing that as a kid. Trophy hunting. But yeah, this game's like been surprisingly like I thought it would be like halfway decent as a hack and slash, but as the game goes on, I really enjoy playing it. I went 2 days without playing it, and I was kind of jonesing a little bit to get back to it. I'm looking forward to Sonic Shadow Generations. Especially after I go see the Sonic movie tomorrow. It's Sonic so hard. But I think I have an idea though for screen to console. I think for screen to console, I'm going to test it probably next stream just to see how it works. What I think I'm going to do is actually record the gameplay with the Elgato and then capture the Elgato like preview window in OBS. I want to see how that works. Just because like I just need higher. I need the full 1080p for footage for videos. Like I'm not cutting 720 download resolution. Duke Nukem 64 is the game of my childhood. The stream. I think the stream crashed there for a second. I ran so many times from videos from the video store guy. Hold on. I ran it so many times, the video store guy gave it to me. Nice. I never played Duke 64.
That's bad.
My biggest like childhood games was I was obsessed with Crash Team Racing. I played it all the fucking time. And then I was really big into the Pokemon games, obviously. I grew up with Pokemon like when that all came about, so, you know. Obviously was in that Pokemon craze. Never really grew out of it either. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. Got the S. But I didn't have a 64 as a kid. My cousin did, but I didn't have it. The games we played on his 64 a bunch were Excitebike 64, Star Fox 64, and Pod Racer and Pokemon Stadium, and Mario Kart. Those were like the 5 games we played all the time as a kid on his 64. I'm wondering my cousins like every day, so I played his 64 quite a bit. But I started off on the Genesis. That's what I started off on, was the Sega Genesis. And I had Sonic, Pitfall. I think I had a football game and maybe Jeopardy, I don't know. I had a whole run of Pokemon cards, but not Charizard. My cousin had a Charizard. He sold all of his cards at a yard sale for probably next to nothing, like way back in the day. This would have been like, or like mid 2000s probably when he sold his at a yard sale. I never had Charizard, but I knew I had Blastoise and Venusaur. Machamp. I had Hitmonchan because Hitmonchan was my favorite. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I had a bunch of cards, but I'm trying to think of like any like big hitters. I know I had Blastoise, and I know I had Venusaur. My sister had a Sega, but they never really let me play. Ooh. I played a bunch. I remember renting The Lion King for a ton and getting just trounced by that game because it was so hard. I don't care about this guy's like coffee story. I mean, it's cool they put in a little bit of effort to do something like this to open up the world, but it's not enough for me to care that much. But yeah, that Lion King game, I remember I rented like 3 or 4 different times trying to get further into it, and I just got just shithoused by that game. It's so hard. Hey, he's done. I played Sonic 1 a ton, and I played that Pitfall game a bunch. But the Sega I didn't play as much as my mom, or the PS1, really. Mom got me a PS1 right at the tail end of its life cycle. And I had a handful of games. I played a bunch for it. And I'm really worried we're not going to get Mikey's thing either. That's going to suck if we can't get Mikey's side story done. Because I feel like we should have been able to do it already. But I started playing games a ton on the original Xbox. That was when I really like started to get into gaming a bunch. Was on the original Xbox. That generation is the only generation I had every console. I just thought of that. I had a Xbox and a GameCube at my house, and my grandma had a PS2, but nobody played that PS2 besides literally nobody. I was the only grandkid that played the PS2 at my grandma's. So it kind of just became my like pseudo PS2. But the original Xbox I played a bunch. The GameCube I didn't play a ton. And I kind of missed out. But I was like just when I was like at the age like with the original Xbox, I was obsessed with like Grand Theft Auto or just like any like shooter or like, you know, anything that had like a tinge of like violence to it. I was just like all over it.
Welcome.
So yeah, this doesn't like line up with like the current like story that's going on. PS2 is super great. Yeah, the PS2 is one I've went back as an adult, have started to dive into. I would actually say the PS2 is my largest game collection I have currently. It's also the one that has probably the most screen to consoles, the most video game like movie tie-ins. Yeah, like going back to PS2, I was like, man, I missed out on so many bangers for this console. And there's so much I want to play too on the PS2. Sorry, I'm just reading this in my head. I've heard of the Dot Hack games. I've never played any. I did read a manga series that was Dot Hack. And it was okay. I wasn't like crazy in love with it. They're hack and slash, loads of fun. I do love me a good hack and slash. Hold on, let me pull up Game Eye. I'll see what Dot Hack games there are. Filter by country. Let's only pull up US releases. Okay. Dot Hack. Oh, there's new ones. I didn't realize there's going to be new ones. Volume 1, Rebirth, Volume 2, 3. So there's like a little like trilogy of them. Holy smokes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 on the PS2 of Dot Hack games. Jesus. Looks like there's 7 on the PS2, and then there's 1 on the PS4. Dot Hack / GU Last Recode. Game that covers 2 stories. Based. Well, I'm assuming there's a trilogy of 3 and a trilogy of 4. There's Dot Hack / Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine. So it actually says part 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then there's dot hack / GU Rebirth, which looks like there's 1, 2, 3, and then the newest one called Last Recode. How long are the games? 18 hours! Wow, wee wow. That's long. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for him when I go like video game hunting and stuff. I'll keep my eye out for sure. Yeah, I read some... Hold on, I'm gonna look up the manga series. I did read a manga series that was dot hack. Because I bought it and the full series came in a lot, and I got it with a lot with other ones. Dot hack Legend of the Twilight. That was the manga series I read. There's like 3 of them, I think. Or maybe it's 2, and then there's like a third. No, there's 3 of them. Yeah, there's 3. Yeah, that came with a lot that I bought. That... What was in that lot? It had those. It had a copy of Shaman King 1, which I didn't end up keeping because I just wasn't going to jump into that series. Did it come with... Oh, I can't remember. There's a lot that I bought that also came with... I don't know. I can't remember what it came with. There was a reason I bought that lot, and dot hack wasn't the reason I bought the lot. I just, for the life of me, can't remember. It was either Sergeant Frog trying to get some more copies of the Sergeant Frog manga, or it was Battle Royale, and I'm not 100% sure which one. It would have been one of those 2, though. Yeah, those first ones, when you beat them, you'll keep all your stuff to the next one. That's actually pretty cool.
Okay, Turtles. Use the pheromone that will allow me to triangulate the location of the vector mutant who started this outbreak.
That's pretty cool. I'll keep that in mind, Cauldron. That's pretty cool.
High score!
One of them is down. What way am I going now? Not this way. Oh, okay, this way. I like Battle Royale movie, but never read any of the manga. I haven't seen the movie yet, although I really want to. Also, you know, on my watch list. Remember that watch list I told you about that's like really, really long? Okay. Like, he did die, right? Oh, I went the wrong way. But I've never seen the movies. The manga's awesome. It's still to this day one of my favorite manga series I've ever read. Okay, there I go. I was like, where am I supposed to go? Yeah, the Battle Royale is one of my favorite series I've ever read. It's insane. It's great stuff. I want to see the movies, though.
These 3 pheromone samples, I've extrapolated to move out.
Dang, I wanted to kill off these other guys first. Yeah, I don't have the Battle Royale movies, though. I've never found it in person. I like to try to find stuff in person unless it's like super duper 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 high on my watch list. Or like want list or whatever. Then I'll order off Amazon, but typically I try to find stuff in person, and I've never come across Battle Royale in the wild. The day I do, though, I'll definitely pick it up. I remember how so Battle Royale, I don't know if it is now or not, but at the time I started collecting it, was when Tokyo Pop went out of business or like stopped doing printing. I think they're back now. So the series went out of print and several copies were like super expensive. And one of those was volume 13. Volume 13 was the last one I needed to finish it out. And I could not find a copy on Amazon or eBay for under like 50, 60 bucks. I can't remember how expensive, but it was somewhere around there, right? Well, I went to a Comic-Con, and we were there and I was looking around at stuff, and this guy had a section of discount books. And sit in that discount book was Battle Royale Volume 13 for $2. I was so excited because that was the last one I needed to finish the series, and I could finally start reading it. And I also found this out-of-print rare manga for like next to nothing. So that was, I still to my day, like one of my like favorite finds. I found out something in my collecting adventure. I watched the movie like 2008, seen a lot of stuff 2008. Nice. That was a while ago. 2008 was quite a while ago. Unfortunately.
Wait.
The fuck? What is he hitting me with? It's like he's not giving me like the signal. I didn't think.
Don't forget to collect a biogenetic sample. Hair or nail clippings look gross.
That wasn't that hard.
But 2008. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't collect anything. I don't collect anything anymore, like nothing. Really? We're probably better off. Honestly. I collect a lot of things. And I say with genuine sincerity, you're probably better off. I collect movies. I collect some figures. I'm picky on my figures I get. But I mainly collect them because I want to do more toy photography. I collect boglins, video games, books, a lot of media. I collect a lot of media. But I have a nice little collection of like cameras now. I got a couple cool little cameras. I use them though. A nice little collection of like guitar and amps. I use them though, but you know. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I collect. Mainly movies. It's like a tier list. It's like movies, video games, books, toys. I semi-collect Pez. Not very much, but sometimes I find some that I want. I'm like, ooh, I really want that. But I don't like collect a ton of Pez. All right. I'm actually gonna fully upgrade Donnie. Donnie's been really strong. We're not gonna be able to upgrade Donnie. We upgraded a lot of Donnie though. We upgraded a lot of them. But not all of them. Okay, let me look here real quick. I need to look at some stuff. Inventory. We have 5 tags left to get. Most of that's taken care of. See, Mikey's friend will only have 3 of the 5 stars. Same thing with Bebop and Rocksteady. Wingnut, we can't do probably anything with till she gets back. Sucks. Yeah, that sucks. That we don't have like Mikey's like friend, like we can't get Mikey fleshed all the way out. Crapola. Story about a former Foot Clan member. What's the story about a former Foot Clan member? Man, it's gonna be like almost 1,000 to finish Leo off. A little less for Donnie. We have almost all of Donnie, but Raph's got a way to go too. Time is 11:26. Now we're going for like an hour and a half. Posted a link for it. Oh, I don't think links will show up, buddy. Throw it in Robbie's Discord. I'll check it out there. YouTube like auto blocks all links, and I don't think if there's a way for me to allow links, I don't know what it is on YouTube. On Twitch, you can. I know where it's at on Twitch. Yeah, I'm not. Hold on. Let's find out. Yes, you can usually share links in YouTube live chat. People also share their links. You gotta... Apparently, according to Reddit, there's a spot where you can allow... I'm not sure where that's at. It's one of the funniest YouTube videos I ever watched. It's it's in the Discord. Okay, cool. I'll check it out there. It's very well told. Sick. I'll check it out there. But I think I'm gonna bounce out for tonight. Played like an hour and a half. Got a bunch of side story stuff done. Got some sad news that we can't 100% the game currently. Because of the Digi-Mutants that we can't get all of now. Which is a real pain in the tuchus. But I think we should be able to do everything else still. So let's see where we're at on this real quick. Not worry about it. You might get people spamming the crap out of you. Well, I mean, I can contact you through Discord. You can contact me through Discord. So if you got something you want to share, something link-wise, we'll do Discord. But I will say I don't have my notifications turned on for Discord, but I normally get on Discord like once a day or once every other day, so I'll see it eventually. I'm just not on it. Like, I'm not like super active on it. Achievements. I keep going past it. So I'm assuming these are 4 more boss fights. And that's the max levels with friendships. And then, yeah, the fully upgrades, collect all oozes. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I mean, we do have this one. That's like 3% I started off on. Okay. So we did all that side stuff and it says 55%. So that 55% is only... Okay. That's only for the story missions. We're 55% through the story missions. That's good to know, I guess. So it doesn't count for any of the side stuff. I'm on Discord every day. Nice. I get on a lot to talk to, like, that's a good way, like, I chat with, like, a lot of my friends and stuff, but I just know, like, I don't normally, like, do, like, messages very often through Discord. So I just don't, I, like, normally, like, only jump on it if I'm getting in, like, a chat group or something. But I do get on it occasionally to check stuff. Just because I still have, like, the grave site of my old server. And so I get on it and check every once in a while. The grave site of my old Magic server. I'm loading in real quick to the new game that I started when I was come on, brain. First starting the game. To test the stuff. Jeez, Pete. Getting a little late. I want to see about where I'm at, like how close I am to the sewers. I don't think I'm, like, super duper close. I think it took, like, an hour to get to the sewers. Alright.
Hey, Donnie, I got a math question for you. Oh, boy, here we go. You know the pathetic...
I just wonder how fast I can, like, speedrun this.
Yes. What do the little flying twos mean?
You're gonna repeat sophomore year while the rest of us are juniors.
Haha, very funny.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I could just, like, speedrun this to get to the sewers real fast.
You sure this is the quickest way to get to the market?
It's rush hour. You don't want to face the subway now.
Can I skip this, please? Yes, I can.
We don't have a choice. I'll get you.
Oh man, I don't have like any of the combos unlocked.
Yay!
That's one way to shake off the rust.
I feel bad for her. No fun getting separated from the pack.
Why attack us, though? It's not like we were threatening her.
Let's keep going. Maybe we'll find our answer at the market.
The problem is it'll be like 30 minutes of load screen before we get to it. All right, I'm gonna go till 11:45. That's as far as I'm gonna go for tonight, and then I'm gonna shut her down, and we'll see how far we can get to getting our smartphone with the Digimutants app. Because I think even to get our Digimutant apps, don't we have to like do a couple side missions anyway? That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that we're gonna have to do like another 3 hours just to get to the point to where we can like access all the Digimutants. Yeah, the loading times, that is my biggest complaint in the game by far. Is the loading times. The loading times in this game are rough. Very, very, very rough.
That bee had to come from here. Let's see what's going on.
Sure, lead the way.
No, seriously though, is being able to calculate the area of a triangle really an everyday skill?
That's how you figure out how many slices of pepperoni fit on one slice of pizza.
There. Math can also help you win a fight. There's a reason we...
Those must be the Mubies who attacked Dad.
Let me skip this stuff.
You do seem aggro, just like...
I can't skip it, but I can speed run through the dialogue.
Oh no.
Delta formation.
I thought we were friends with these guys. We broke breadsticks together.
Humans are just starting to accept mutants. If we let these guys mess with the small business, then we've got to make sure it's for all of us.
No high school. No girls. No mid-afternoon bacon, egg, and cheese lunch.
Are you seriously trying to motivate us with breakfast sandwiches?
Best pregame speech ever.
All right, got an S on that one.
Time for some pizza.
I think I got only an A last time too on this one. I'm glad it's not something like get an S on every mission, you know? They could do that. You can't go back and play missions, so it'd be impossible. I will say that we're getting a point where we have most of the side missions done. Not all of them, but most of them are. You know what? Next load screen, I should set a timer on how long the load times are.
Why were those newbies acting so aggressive?
It's almost like someone...
Oh, here we go. Alright, we got a stopwatch going to see the load time. I'm gonna guess 45 seconds. That's gonna be my guess for load times. There's the 30-second mark. Yo, okay. There's the 45-second mark. I didn't realize they were this long. Holy smokes.
While most of the
54 seconds and 36.
There have
54.36.
been scattered reports of
Hold on, I think we're going right into another load screen. Yep. Alright, let's see. I started at the black on that one, so let's see how long... Because there's a little bit of a load before the load screen. And you see this load screen all the time. So it's like, that's like my big, like, downfall to this game. My big criticism of this game is the load times. Maybe like PS5 is better than the Switch. That could be possible. Because PS5 has faster load times for like Fortnite and stuff than the PS4 does, and Switch. And the PS4 has faster load times than the Switch. So... Uh, 1 minute and 0.4. 1 minute and 0.4.
So, any ideas where these guys actually came from?
Must have stepped in a puddle of ooze.
So about a minute long. Can you just avoid these?
Right? They don't talk, for one thing.
Must have been an extra spicy batch. The newbies are pretty wild.
Interesting to think there could be more ooze out.
PS5 is the strongest console. Yeah, PS5 is awesome. I want one. I might. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm between for the for my tax return. I'm between if I want to get a PS5 or a second Switch. Cuz like the Switch we have, me and my wife like hand off like back and forth. Like we both play the Switch a lot, so it'd be like a pretty good idea for like our household to have 2 of them, considering we both play them quite a bit. So I might get a second Switch. I haven't decided yet, or I'll get a PS5. I don't know. I like the idea that PS5 can play PS4 games, so we can. I'm not gonna time on a load screen. So I can kind of just retire my PS4. I mean, I'll keep it. Like, I'm not gonna get rid of my PS4. But it can kind of like take a break because that damn thing sounds like a jet engine when you turn on Fortnite. And it's been like opened up and cleaned. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's just, that's the way they are. You need a PC, LO, look for another Switch at a pawn shop. I have a PC. I have a good PC. It needs some upgrades. It's like my PC can run like Cyberpunk and stuff with little to no like issues. Actually, it can run Cyberpunk just fine, but if I run like a capture software, I have to dumb down a little bit, not much. My PC is pretty strong, but apparently our Wi-Fi is not, so.
Why are we going into the theater? No time for a movie now.
Relax. It's a shortcut. Besides, Leo, maybe you can bring April to a show after we find her.
Yeah, a horror show.
Just gonna ignore you. Why don't you play Fortnite on it? Because I just don't play. I just don't play games on PC that often. If I can play it on console.
That's not funny.
Most of the games I play on PC are games I can't get on console. Or games that run significantly better on console, so like Cyberpunk. Because like when Cyberpunk came out, that thing didn't play on anything but PC, like halfway decent.
Peace. Let me talk this out.
I mean, I have Fortnite downloaded on my PC, I just never played it on it. I've always just played on my PS4. And if I get a PS5, I'll honestly just play on PS5. Might be a different story if I played mouse and keyboard, but I don't. I only play controller. Like when I play on my PC now, I play controller. I bought a Xbox One controller. Well, actually, I think the one I have for it's an Xbox. This one might be for the Series X, but I bought a Xbox controller for it instead of playing mouse and keyboard. I just can't do mouse and keyboard. Facts, have seen all the endings, but Johnny Perfect ending I watched on YouTube. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, you're talking about Cyberpunk? Yeah, I haven't played through all of Cyberpunk. I kept doing this thing where I'd play like 2.5, 3 hours of it, and then I wouldn't play it for like 2 months, and so I would restart it and then play 2 or 3 hours of it, and then not play it for like 2 months. I think I'm on like my 3rd restart of Cyberpunk, and I just need to when I go, all right, I'm gonna actually play Cyberpunk. I just need to like just sit down and just restart the game and not play another game until I beat Cyberpunk. It's just those big open world games like that. I get like, I don't know if intimidated is the right word or like what, but I just get like overwhelmed by all the stuff you can do in it. And so that doesn't, like, I just don't want to play the game because of that, because I feel like I'm missing too much. But yeah, we did talk about this before. You're right. I'll play through it eventually, though. Like, it's one of those games where it's like you get to pick 3 factions of life you can start off from, and I'm like annoyed at the game because I'm like, I want to play as everybody, you know, like one of those things.
Come on, we have to find April.
All right, but I think this is probably Oh, I'm probably gonna have to actually finish this. Hold on. I'm probably gonna have to finish this fight first, and then I'll call it a night.
Sorry.
Alright. What happens if I just quit, though? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to bounce for today. Don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to work out a time cauldron with Robbie to play some Dead by Daylight. So him or me will keep you updated on that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Cauldron. I will catch you later. See ya. Hold on. Trying to see.